Hello everyone, this is Fine from Tech Gaming Villa. I hope you all are well. Today I'm going to talk about the 4 graphics card Intel Arc B580, AMD RX 6700 XT and RX 6750 XT and nvidia RTX 4070. All cards are 12GB VRAM. Intel recently released the Intel Arc B580 GPU with 10% more performance than an RTX 4060 for $250, but the rumored RTX 4070 beater is nowhere to be seen. The good news is that it exists at all. Intel's second-gen Battlemesh graphics tech is official. Intel claims the actual architecture looks pretty great too. It's been updated to be more efficient to deliver better utilization and performance per graphics core, and also supports improved ray tracing and AI performance. Indeed, pound for pound, it looks like Intel may now be able to match nvidia for ray tracing performance. But what about the bad news? Well, new B580 and its B570 sibling are fairly low-end cards. nvidia is only aiming at marginally beating the nvidia RTX 4060 for now. There is no B770 board with RTX 4070 or higher performance, at least not at this time. To round off the key specifications, the B580 is a 12GB graphics card with a 192-bit bus, which gives it a much more powerful memory subsystem than the RTX 4060, which is much expensive graphics card. It has more bandwidth than the RTX 4060 Ti too, and only the 16GB version of the 4060 Ti can match or beat the 580's VRAM. This boasts 20 of Intel's Xe cores and by a reckoning 2560 shaders. That compares to 32 cores and 4096 shaders of the existing top Intel GPU. The Arc A770, for the record, the nvidia RTX 4060 rocks 3072 shaders, though Intel's and nvidia's architectures aren't directly comparable. There's also a cheaper B570 with slightly cut down specifications. Both cards are based on the same BMG G21 GPU. Overall, Intel is claiming that the B580 has the measure of the nvidia RTX 4060 by 10% on average at 1440p, while undercutting is $300 by $50. Intel is leaning into the memory advantage of its new cards for 1440p gaming in particular and with ray tracing enabled. After all, the RTX 4060 is a mere 8GB card with a 128-bit memory bus. Even you clearly see the benchmark. The 12GB nvidia 4060 can't able to beat this new Intel B580 graphics card. Intel also claims, for instance, that while the B580 is slightly slower than an RTX 4060 in Forza Motorsport at 1440p with ray tracing is disabled, the increased memory footprint of the game's Ultra art settings sees the B580 crank out 64% faster frame rates when enabled. To achieve this performance, Intel has made various tweaks to Battlemesh's architecture versus the original Alchemist GPUs. Then headlines involve higher shader utilization and lower software overhead. If you ask me, I'm rather pleasantly surprised that the Intel Arc Battlemesh B580 12GB graphics card is so much better than expected. The standard B580 is priced at $250, but its value proposal suggests that it is worth somewhere between $270 and $300. So gamers should be happy for this graphics card by this really good price. You can get the B580 if you believe it performs better than the competition in games that you want to play, because the performance range based on game is rather high. This means it can underperform as low as below an RX 6600 8GB card, which is still above an RTX 2060 6GB card, and the video card can beat an RTX 3070 on some games too. The Intel card will beat most of the cards with only 8GB on more than half the video games tested in first week of December 2024, and many of the problems that were in the video drivers from the last generation are gone. The Intel B580 often beats the RTX 4060 and has been tested to even beat the RTX 4060 Ti 16GB and RTX 3070 8GB on many games. My personal opinion at this time is that the RTX 3070 8GB, RTX 4060 Ti 16GB, and the RX 6700 XT 12GB are in the performance range of the B580 12GB graphics card. Therefore, the Intel video card is the new value leader for 1080p and slightly higher resolution gaming. So, what's your thought about this new Intel budget graphics card? Should you buy Intel B580 graphics card? If you ask me, I will say definitely you should buy this graphics card because Nvidia and AMD, they both are expensive. Their graphics card should reduce the price for gamers. So tell me your thoughts about this card. Please write in the comments below. That's it from now.